Is Singapore the perfect city, or just the most carefully controlled one? From the outside, Singapore looks like a dream. Glass skyscrapers rising out of tropical greenery. Streets so clean they look freshly polished. Trains that arrive to the second. Crime so low that people leave their phones on cafe tables without fear. It is marketed to the world as Asia's most successful miracle, a tiny island that somehow became one of the richest, safest, and most advanced societies on Earth. But today on Travel Decoded, we're not here to admire postcards. We're here to decode the reality behind the image. So welcome to Travel Decoded, the channel where we don't just travel the world, we decode it. If you love deep, honest stories about countries, cultures, and the hidden truths behind popular destinations, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel because what you're about to hear is not something you'll find in a tourist brochure. Singapore is admired everywhere. Governments point to it as a model. Investors praise it. Travelers feel safe and impressed. But beneath the perfection, many people who actually live there quietly ask a different question. Is this paradise, or is it a beautifully designed system of control? In Singapore, almost everything works, but almost everything is also regulated. What you say. What you post. How you protest. How you chew gum. How long you can stay unemployed. How much you earn. Even where you can live. This video is not about attacking Singapore. It is about understanding it. Because Singapore is not a normal country. It is a social experiment, one that traded freedom for efficiency, and chaos for order. So let's decode it. The perfect surface. When you arrive in Singapore, the first thing you notice is how unreal it feels. The airport looks like a luxury mall. The streets are spotless. The buildings are futuristic. The public transport is silent, smooth, and perfectly organized. There is no visible poverty, no trash, no chaos, no street crime. Everything feels controlled. And for many people, that feels amazing. Singapore didn't become this way by accident. The government spent decades designing the city to be efficient, clean, and safe. Housing is carefully planned. Neighborhoods are mixed by race so no ethnic group becomes dominant. Education is strict. Discipline is rewarded. Disorder is punished. This system works. Singapore ranks among the top countries in the world for safety, income, healthcare, and education. Businesses love it. Expats love it. Tourists love it. But perfection always comes with a price. The Rule Society. Singapore is famous for its laws. But what most people don't realize is how deeply those laws shape everyday life. You can't protest freely. Public demonstrations require government permission. Even holding a sign alone in public can be illegal. Social media is monitored. Criticizing the government too openly can lead to legal trouble. Defamation laws are strict. Political speech is carefully watched. Even daily behavior is regulated. Chewing gum is banned. Spitting is illegal. Littering can lead to heavy fines. Crossing the street wrong can get you punished. The government decides how much public housing costs, who gets it, and where people live. For Singaporeans, this is normal. They grew up in a system where obedience equals stability. But for foreigners who move there, it can feel suffocating. You don't feel oppressed in Singapore. You feel managed. Money and pressure. Singapore is rich, but it is also one of the most stressful societies in Asia. From a young age, children are pushed into competition. Exams determine their future. One mistake can change their entire life path. University slots are limited. High-paying jobs are fiercely competitive. Housing is expensive. Cars are insanely expensive. Living standards are high, but so are expectations. People work long hours. Many live in small apartments. The pressure to succeed never stops. Failure is not romanticized. It is feared. In Singapore, your value is often tied to your productivity. Cultural control. Singapore is often praised for its multicultural harmony. Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Western cultures exist side by side. And yes, compared to many countries, it works well. But that harmony is not organic. It is managed. The government controls media narratives. It controls racial balance in housing. It controls what can and cannot be said about sensitive topics. Conflict is prevented not through debate, but through regulation. This creates peace. But it also creates silence. Many people learn to not speak too openly. Not challenge too much. Not rock the boat. It is a society that avoids chaos, by limiting expression. The trade-off. Singapore is neither a dictatorship nor a free society, it is a carefully engineered system. You get safety, wealth, and stability, but you give up part of your freedom. The system chooses order for you. For some, this feels like paradise. For others, it feels like a golden cage. And it leaves one powerful question. What matters more, freedom or perfection? So is Singapore a paradise? Yes, if you value safety, order, and stability. Is it one of Asia's most controlled societies? Also yes. Behind the perfect image is a system designed to keep everything in place. Whether that feels like freedom or a cage depends on the life you want. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to Travel Decoded for more real stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, see you in the next episode.